Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in my channel I talk about plants and my life and journey with my plants. I have been putting off making this video for a while now because it's quite a big project to tackle. I'm going to show you guys my entire philodendron collection. Some of you have been asking to see them, and I think next to my hoyas I have the most varieties of philodendrons. I really enjoy this genus. There's so many varieties and they're so beautiful and quite easy to care for. So I've collected quite a few of them in the past 3 years. So why don't we just get started in this corner? This is my closet space. I don't know if this is the best setup, probably not enough light. The first plant I want to show you is this. This was sold to me as philodendron soderoid, but my friend, I was told that it's actually not a soderoid. It's probably a soderoid AFF. But either way, I really love this plant. It's very beautiful. And it's working on a new leaf right now in there. And then also in here is a big variegated minarum. I really love the form of this plant, and the mottled variegation is just really beautiful. This is a pretty leaf. Underneath here I have a philodendron Florida bronze. I'm just keeping it on this shelf right now, not for long, because it's also working on a new leaf here and it's gonna need a little bit more room in there. I think that's it in this space, so let's just get in the grow tent. So in the grow tent I have a philodendron paraiso verde in here. There's just 2 leaves, that one, and then this one doesn't have as much variegation. I don't know, people say it grows really fast, but I have this new growth in there for a really long time and it just hasn't put out a new leaf. But it's okay. As long as these leaves are staying healthy, I am happy. Next to it is my philodendron Florida Beauty, true to its name. This is the newest leaf that it's working on. The variegation is not coming through quite as contrasty yet. And that's the smallest leaf in there. I think it's so cute. Adorable. Next to it, I also really adore this plant. This is the philodendron burl marks variegata. I really enjoy that yellow variegation. And there's a leaf that's just green, and then a bigger leaf here, very pretty. In here, it's kind of hard to see, but I have a philodendron mamei. And it's working on a new leaf. So this one, the plant kind of died and I grew it from a chunk. So that's really exciting. It's gotten a little bit bigger. I'm excited to see what the new leaf will look like. In front of it, trying to take all the attention, is the philodendron splendid. I wish my leaves look prettier, but they are a little bit discolored. Yeah, but it's doing okay. And then right underneath the splendid is my very favorite, I think, philodendron soderoid. I just watered it this morning because the leaves were feeling a little bit flimsy. There you go, such a pretty philodendron. And then I just got this little guy from a trade, philodendron majestic, which is the hybrid between the soderoid and gloriosom, which I have one here. This one I'm trading with a friend. And I have a couple more gloriosom in here. Well, just a couple more plants potted into one pot. And then next to it, you can kind of see it already. the furry, squammy fur. I really like this leaf. It's so fat. This is the newest leaf, which is quite juvenile looking. This is a more mature looking leaf, but I really am attracted to this hairy stem. Yeah. Okay, and in front, I guess I have just shown you guys all these plants when I was doing the Aquaflora import repot. So this is the Unerstii. I have a gloriosom in here. This is the El Choco red seedling that I got last year in December, I think. And then I have another, this is the one that I just got, the El Choco red seedling. I think that's all the philodendrons in here. Oh, lupinum. Really beautiful, like velvety leaves. It's a bit dusty, so it doesn't look as velvety right now. Yeah, so all the philodendrons are like in here. I have shown you, and then right outside I have my philodendron mcdowell. I've been calling it my pastazanum for a long time, but the new leaves does emerge with a lot of pink, so my friend told me that it's actually a mcdowell, not a pastazanum. Totally forgot about my philodendron biliatai up here. It's definitely not getting enough light here to make like bigger, more beautiful leaves. I gotta find a better place for it. But yeah, I find this one to be quite a slow grower. Maybe because I'm not giving it enough light. But I really love the form. I really love that plant. All right, so let's go to the cabinet now. I thought I would have more philodendrons in here, but I don't. It's mostly alocasias and hoyas. So the only one I have is this philodendron brentianum, which I just kind of showed you guys a couple, maybe a week ago, how it's finally growing. It's very pretty. I'm happy that it's doing better now. All right, hey you guys, I haven't shown you my tank yet. Let's go see the plants in there. So this is the new Exoterra that I just got. It's definitely not perfect. I'm using the saran wrap to keep humidity in, which is doing a pretty good job actually. It's sitting at, let's go in. 92% humidity. It's pretty good. Okay, so in here I have my other form of gloriosum, the dark form. I chopped it a couple chunks away to trade with friends, so it's definitely recuperating. The little new growth looks really small. And then this is my melanochrysum. It's also recuperating. It has some thrips, and I unleashed some mites on it. You can see the mite running around on it. I'm really happy with this round of the mites. I found them to be quite effective actually. And then in front I have a little philodendron, what is this called? The name is escaping me. Vibrosum. It's not doing very well. And I told you I cut a chunk of the mamei, and this is the other part of the chunk. It's also put out some new leaves, and it's working on another new leaf, which I'm really excited about. This is my philodendron palmanii. The new leaf is so pretty, but I cannot keep the leaves looking pretty. Like this leaf just looks so brutal, and this other leaf, I guess it looks okay, but the new leaf is so pretty. And then this is another part of my philodendron melanochrysum. All this damage is actually from me treating it with thrips, and it just really damaged the leaves so much. I cut this chunk hoping to propagate it, but it's just, for the life of me not rooting. I tried sphagnum moss, is not doing it, and right now it's in leca. I don't think it's doing it. I don't really know if this is actually gonna root. I think it's just gonna die on me. Oh, and this is a trait of a little philodendron white wizard. She told me that it might have reverted already, but I kind of like the form of this leaf shape. So, and I'm happy to tray and make a new friend. But yeah, that's all the philodendrons in this tank. So we're in my living room now. Downstairs out in this corner, I only have one philodendron, which is the silver sword. This is the discount deal that I got from Home Depot. So this is the newest leaf that it's put out. It's actually perfect. I've never had a perfect philodendron silver sword leaf unfurl for me. For some reason, they always get stuck or just like thrip damage in my other smaller pot that I used to have. But so I'm really happy about this one. And it looks like this is gonna be a very beautiful new leaf too. What is this? Oh, you guys, I've been waiting for my orchid cactus to bloom. It's finally got a flowering bud. Sorry. I'm so excited about that. But we're not looking at that today. Okay, so yeah, this one has multiple new leaf points. I'm excited about that. It was just really banged up in Home Depot, so they gave me $10 off. All right, and over here, I really love this one, my philodendron lemon lime. You know, I told you guys before that I never had good luck taking care of this one, but I keep trying, and this try seems to be liking me more. I'm really taking my friend Christina's advice to let it dry out like so much before watering it. I think maybe that's what I was doing wrong before, watering it too much. It's not getting a lot of light, but it seems to be pretty happy here. So I'm really happy. Yeah, such a beautiful plant. Okay, and then the next philodendron that I can show you would be my Dark Lord. So dark in this corner, it's hard to see with the grow light being in front of us. The way I put these plants in, it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. There you go. It's just it's got such a presence, and that deep maroon color is so beautiful. La 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 la. Oh, I have this philodendron ornatum, which, as you can see, it's a pretty good grower. It has grown out of the trellis, and it's got a interesting sheen to the leaf. I find this one to be very elegant. I think it's capable of growing bigger, and I'm just not. Like this, these was the leaves that it came with, so it was much bigger leaf, and it's dying. And all the new leaves in my care are smaller. So I'm sure I could be doing something better to help it grow bigger. There you go. But I really like this plant. I think it's very pretty and very elegant. There you go. Oh, and then I have this. This needs water first of all, but this is actually a cutting of my philodendron mexicanum that rerooted and put out this beautiful new leaf. The backside is so pretty. So yeah, I really do like this plant, and it was struggling so much. I'm glad that it's rerooted. Let me just put it in the kitchen so I don't forget to water it. See, Olive is eating pesto sauce. Olive, what are you doing? Get down. Get down. One more here of philodendrons on the shelf, and it is my philodendron Bobsy, which has not been doing well. It was living in the basement, and I had just recently moved it up here, and it is working on unfurling this new leaf. So hopefully the new leaf will bring us a better looking plant. We'll make it a better looking plant. It just was not doing well for a while. But now that it's in a warmer room, I have hopes that it's gonna do better. This is my philodendron tanu. I have a really hard time with this plant. I think it's because I just haven't really given it enough humidity and warmth. But it's really supposed to be a very beautiful philodendron. This is a pretty leaf, but all the new leaves that's unfurled in my care have been not so great. Many times I've found adult thrips from this plant and treated it, and then I haven't found any baby thrips on it. But yeah, it just has not been the happiest plant. It's working on a new leaf, so I'm hoping this is going to be a nice one. On the same shelf, this is one of my favorite philodendrons. I've just shown you guys this plant recently, the mayoi. It's got this like really gorgeous leaf shape. Here. This leaf is the oldest leaf. It's dying, and it's working on a new leaf here. So this is a new leaf, which is not as pretty, but it's okay. So I'm hoping this one will turn out really pretty. It's grown from a cutting into this plant, so I'm really happy with it. Over here on the ledge, we're gonna be against the light, so maybe I'll take this down, is my philodendron painted lady. I also have a bit of a hard time with it. It has tried to unfurl a new leaf a couple times, and they have all been quite, look, this is so ugly. And also I think this is, again, victim of thrips. Yeah, really deformed and unattractive. But this one is promising. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But I don't want to give up on this plant. I think it's quite pretty, and I really enjoy the pink petiole, pink stem and petiole. Yeah. This one here is my philodendron Tahiti. It was getting so bleached by the light, so I moved it a little bit away from the light, but I think it's still a little bit too bleached. But I really like the leaf shape. I'm suspecting this might be the same plant as the mayoi, but I'm not sure. This is Wolfie's bunny from his grandma for Easter's. And this one actually I wanted to grow super slow, but because it has been so cold in my home, it's hard to say. It might just be because of the environment. And then over here, right underneath the light, is my philodendron Florida Ghost, which I think is just so pretty. This new leaf is almost ready to emerge. Yeah, I'm really enjoying how many pale leaves it's got right now. It really makes the plant look so gorgeous. There we go. And I have a couple of little plants down here too. They are not the healthiest or prettiest looking. This is a really cute shape. But look at this weird formed, looks like a stingray shape leaf. Yeah, those little guys are not the prettiest, but it's still kind of cute. But yeah, this is one of my favorite philodendrons, and the one that I've had for the longest, I think. There we go. Alright guys, I don't think I'm missing anything. That's all the philodendrons in my collection. I'm sorry if it was a little bit chaotic. I hope you enjoyed the video anyways, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye!